Let's go to page 237 and start with number 1. You want to simplify 5 over 16 minus 12 over 16 plus 3 over 16. So when you're adding fractions, first you need to do is check, make sure you have a common denominator. So this one is good, so you have all the common denominators, so you can just add the numerator. So 5 minus 12 will give you negative 7, plus 2 will give you negative 4. So it becomes negative 4 over 16. And when you reduce by 4, divide by 4, you get negative 1 over 4. Okay, number 3. Okay, yeah, 1/2 minus 3 over 7 plus 5 over 14. So now the denominator is all different. So the first you need to do is you need to get LCD. Okay, to get LCD, you just go and get the denominator. So you got 2, 7, and 14. Okay, now to find LCD, as long as two numbers can divide, you can go and do it already. So 2 and 14 you can divide by 2. So it'd be 1, 7, and 7. So you can divide by 7, it'd be 1, 1, 1. Okay, so over here your LCD is equal to, multiply all this together, would be 14. Now if you can see it right away, you don't have to do all these. Okay, so if it's obvious, you can just go and make into LCD of 14. Okay, so step 2, you go and get your LCD ready. So you can get your LCD ready. Don't worry about what's on the top here. Then you go to step 3, figure out how you're going to get from here to here. So you need to multiply by 7. And so step 4, you multiply. So it'd be 7. This one you need to multiply by 2. So it'd be 6. This one you don't have to do anything. Okay? So you can step 3, figure out what you need to multiply. Step 4, go and multiply out. Then step 5, you can go ahead and combine everything together. So 7 minus 6 give you 1, plus 5 will give you 6. Then after that, you can go and reduce. Okay. So we divide by 2, so you get 3 over 7. Okay. Okay, number 5. You have 5 over 12 plus 5 over 18 minus 5 over 36. Okay. So if you know the LCD is 36, you can just put down right. If not, you can go off to the side. So you got 12, 18, and 36. Okay. So all these are even numbers, so divide by 2, so you get 6, 9, and 18. And now for LCD, as long as two numbers can divide, you can divide already. But let's go and do the 3. So divide by 3, you get 2, 3, and 6. Now these two are even, so you can divide by 2. It would be 1, 3, and 3. And divide by 3, so it would be 1, 1, 1. Okay. So LCD is all this together. Okay. So 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 3 is 6, so it gives you 36. So that's your step 1. Get your LCD. So step 2 is get your LCD ready. So you can get your LCD on the bottom. Okay, that's your step 2. Step 3, figure out how you're going to get from here to here. You need to multiply by 3. So 12 times 3 gives you 36. 5 times 3 gives you 15. So you have to multiply both the top and the bottom. Okay. From here, you need to multiply by 2. So you get 10. Right? 18 times 2 gives you 36. 5 times 2 gives you 10. This one you don't have to do anything. So that's your step 4. Now step 5, you just put everything all together. So this will give you 25 minus 5 will give you 20 over 36. And this one you can reduce by 4. So divide by 4, you get 5. Divide by 4, you get 9. So the answer would be 5 over 9. Okay, number 7. Yeah, t plus 2 over 3 plus t minus 4 over 6. So this one is very obvious, so LCD. Again, if it's obvious, you can just write it down. If not, you can go and do this. Okay, okay, so step 1, get your LCD is equal to 6. So step 2, get your LCD ready. Okay. Again, don't do anything yet, just get the denominator ready. Step 3, figure how you're going to get from here to here. Well, from here to here, you need to multiply by 2. Right? So 3 times 2 gives you 6. Now you have to multiply the top 2, so it gives you 2t plus 4. So that's your step 4. So step 3, figure out what you need to do to get from here to here, and then step 4 you multiply. This one you don't have to do. You don't have to do anything for this one. Okay, now step 5, you're going to add all this together. Now for addition, it's fairly easy. You can just go and combine already. If it's subtraction, you want to do one extra step of changing signs. But this one, addition, you can just go and combine the like terms, so it would be 3t, and this one cancel out. And then from here, you can divide by 3, right? 3 and 6 can divide, and so the answer would be t over 2. Okay, number 9, you have z minus 1 over z plus z plus 1 over z squared. Okay, so your LCD, so you look at this two of it, your LCD would be z squared. Okay, so again, when you have the same alphabet, you take the higher exponent. Okay, then your next step, you want to go and get your LCD ready. So that's your step 2. Get your LCD on the bottom, get them ready. Then after that, you're going to do the step 3, figure out how you're going to get from here to here. Okay, from z to z squared, you need to multiply by z. So you need to multiply the top also, so it becomes 2z minus 2. This one, you don't have to do anything. Okay. So now, because it's addition, so you can just, so this is step 4. Step 5, you're just going to add everything together. So addition, you just combine the like terms, you get 3z, and this one would become minus 1. Okay. And let me see. Oh wait, this has to multiply a z, not 2. So be careful, this should be a z. Okay, like that. So this would be z squared and minus z. So that's why you have to be very careful how you write. Okay? Make sure you know the difference between the z and the 2. Okay, so now we have to put all this together. So this will cancel out. So we're going to get z squared plus 1. So you got z squared minus z plus z cancel out. So plus 1. There we go. Yeah. So be careful with how you write. Okay, because z and the 2 look very similar. So make sure you're able to differentiate between the 2. Okay, 11. Okay, you have t minus 4 over 2t minus t minus 6 over 3t. Okay, again, step 1, LCD. Okay, so LCD 2 and 3 is going to give you 6. T and t will give you t. So LCD is 6t. Okay, so let's go and get our LCD ready. Again, get your LCD. That's your step 2. So step 3, figure out how you're going to get from here to here. This one you need to multiply by 3. So when you multiply, you're going to get 3t minus 12. Okay. This one you need to multiply by 2. So when you multiply, you're going to get 2t minus 12. Right? So again, you have to multiply the bottom, multiply the top. So that's your step 4. Now you have to be very careful with the subtraction. So when you combine everything together, you don't want to do the combining right away. Okay? What you want to do is you need to distribute to change the sign. So it would be minus 2t plus 12. Okay? So you have to distribute. Then after that, then you can go ahead and combine the like terms. So this will give me t, and this will cancel out. Okay? Then after that, t and t will cancel out, divide by t. So the answer would be 1 over 6. Okay, number 13, got 1 over 2pq to the 4 plus 2 over p3q squared. Okay, so you can get your LCD. So 2 and 1 will give you 2, right? So just go down the number in the alphabet. P and P3, you need to get P to the 3. Q to the 4 and Q squared, you need to get Q to the 4. So that's your LCD. So do the number, the alphabet. Okay? So that's your step 1. So step 2, go and get your LCD. So 2P3, Q4. 2P3, Q4. Okay, so again, get your LCD down here. Then step 3, figure out how you're going to get from here to here. What are you missing? So again, go down number, alphabet. So you need to get P squared. And that's it. So you get P squared. This one over here, again, you need to get the 2. Okay. So again, number, alphabet, and you need to get Q squared. Okay, double check. So 2P3. Okay. So when you multiply, you're going to get 4Q squared. Okay, so that's your step 4. Then step 5, you can go and get everything together. So it would be 2P3, Q4. And you add everything together, it would be P squared plus 4Q squared. Okay. And this one you cannot factor because it's addition, so nothing can do, so that's it. Okay, number 15. Yeah, you got a b to the negative 1 minus a to the negative 1b. So first, let's go and get rid of the negative exponent. So this is equal to a over b minus b over a. Okay, so step 1, your LCD is equal to AB. Okay, that's your LCD. So step 2, get your LCD ready. So AB, AB. Okay, so that's your step 2. Step 3, figure out how you're going to get from here to here. You need to multiply by A. Okay, so you're going to get A squared here. From here to here, you're missing the B, so you need to multiply by B. So you're going to get B squared over here. Okay, so step 5, you can combine this together, so you're going to get A squared minus B squared. Okay, so that's your step 5. Now after a while, I'm going to not writing this anymore because this just kind of clutter, sometimes just get in the way. So on the top, you have to factor this. So this is your step 2A, that's your conjugate, right? So you're going to get A plus B, A minus B. And that's it, that's nothing to cancel. Okay, let's go to the next one. Number 17, you got A over BC plus B over AC plus C over AB. So again, your LCD is going to be, just go down the alphabet. So you take the lowest one, so you got none. Take the highest one, so none, AA, so it be A. You got B, no B, B, so it be B. You got C, C, and no C, so it be C. So that's your LCD. Okay, so step 1, get your LCD. Step 2, put your LCD on the bottom. Step 3, you got to figure out how you're going to get from here to here. So you're missing the A. Okay, so you get A squared. From here to here, you're missing the B. So you're going to get B squared. From here to here, you're missing the C. Right? So you're going to get C squared. So now you can add all this together. So you got A squared plus B squared plus C squared over A, B, C. And that's it. Okay, number 19, you got y minus z over yz minus z minus x over zx minus x minus y over xy. Okay, again, step 1, get your LCD. So just go down the alphabet. You got no x, you got x and x, so it be x. Y, no y, y, so it be y. Again, take the highest, the one with the highest exponent. Z, z, no z, so it be z. So that's your LCD. So it'd be x, y, z. So you can get your LCD down here. Okay, next, we're going to figure out how you're going to get from here to here. So from here to here, you're missing the x. So when you multiply, you're going to get xy minus xz. From here to here, you're missing the y. So when you multiply, you're going to get yz minus xy. From here to here, you're missing the z. So you're going to get xz minus yz. Now there's subtraction, so you have to be very careful with the subtraction. So you're going to do one more step by changing sign. So you get xy minus xz minus yz plus xy. Right, you have to distribute. Minus xz plus yz. Okay, so now let's go and combine the like terms. Let's see. Okay, so this one yz minus yz plus yz we cancel out. Okay, so let's go and add this together. So I get 2xy, and this one cancels out, and this one minus 2xz. Then from here, okay. Okay, then you can go and factor out the 2x. So factor out the 2x, you get y minus z. But that's an x and x can cancel out. So you're going to get 2 times y minus z over yz. Okay. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, 1 over z minus 4 minus 1 over z plus 4. Okay, so these are groups. So your LCD will equal to z plus 4, z minus 4. Okay, so that's your LCD. You're going to need both groups. Okay, so that's your step 1, get your LCD. Step 2, go and get your LCD ready. Now don't multiply out. Okay. So step 1, get your LCD. Step 2, put it on the bottom. Step 3, figure out how you're going to get from here to here. So from here to here, you're missing the z plus 4. Okay. So you have to multiply the top also, so it'd be z plus 4. On the bottom, from here to here, you're missing this one over here, so you need to multiply by z minus 4. So you're going to get z minus 4 on the top. Okay, again, it's a subtraction, so you need to do extra step of changing the sign. So you got z plus 4 minus z plus 4. Right, you have to distribute. Okay, the z and the minus z will cancel out, so this will equal to 8 over z plus 4, z minus 4. Okay. Okay, number 23, you got 1 over t squared plus t plus 1 over t squared minus t. Okay, when you have a square with a term, you have to factor out each one first before you can figure out your LCD. So step 1, common factor, you can factor out the t, so it becomes t plus 1. This one again, you can factor out the t, so it will be t minus 1. Okay. So you can do all the factoring as much as you can before you do the LCD. So your LCD would be, okay, go down the list, so go number, alphabet, group. So the number, there's no number. Alphabet is t, and the group would be t plus 1, t minus 1. Okay, so after you get your LCD, then your step 2 is go and put the LCD down here, so it would be t plus 1, t minus 1, t plus 1, t minus 1. The step 3, you have to figure out how you're going to get from here to here. So from here to here, you're missing this one here. So you need to multiply by t minus 1. So step 4, you have to multiply. So this times this give you that. This times this will give you t minus 1. Same thing over here. Step 3, to get from here to here, you need to multiply t plus 1. Right? So you're missing this one. So this times that will give you this. So you have to multiply, so you get t plus 1. Now for addition, you can just go and combine the like terms already. You don't have to do the extra step of changing sign. Okay. So t and a t will give you 2t, and minus 1 plus 1 will cancel out. And the t will cancel out. So answer will be just be 2 over t plus 1, t minus 1. Okay. Okay, number 25. Yeah, 1 over x squared minus 1 minus 1 over x minus 1 squared. Okay, so again, this one is not factor, so let's go and factor this. So this is your step 2a, so it be conjugate, so it be x plus 1, x minus 1. Okay, so now you have to figure out your LCD. Okay, so you go down the number, alphabet, and the group. Okay, so the group over here, you need to get x plus 1, right? And this one, the same. When you have the same variable or the group, you take the highest exponent, so it would be x minus 1 squared. Okay. So that's your LCD. LCD is equal to x plus 1 and x minus 1 squared. Okay, again, when you have the same, you take the one with a higher exponent. Okay. Then you get your LCD on the bottom. Okay, so get your LCD on the bottom. That's your step 2. Step 3, you have to figure out how you're going to get from here to here. Well, you have this one, but this one you need to get one more to get square, right? So this one you're missing the x minus 1. So you're going to get x minus 1 on the top. This one from here to here, you're missing this one here. So you need to get x plus 1. So you're going to get x plus 1 on the top. Okay. Then after that, now because it's a subtraction, so you want to take extra step of changing sign. So you're going to get x minus 1 from here. So this one distributes will be minus x minus 1. Right? Use your fingers to help you to distribute. So this will give you negative x and negative 1. Then after that, you can go and combine the like terms. So this will cancel out. So you're going to get negative 2 over x plus 1, x minus 1 squared. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, you got 1 over s squared plus 2s plus 1 minus 1 over s squared minus 1. Okay, so again, when you have a square in the terms, you need to go and do the factoring. So that's your step 2b, so that's your s plus 1 squared. That's your step 2a. So you can make sure you know how to do factoring. Okay, so now we can figure out LCD. So LCD will equal to, okay, so this one you're going to have an s plus, okay, that's going to do the s minus 1. Okay, and this one you have the same thing. When you have the same, you take the one with a higher exponent. Okay, so that's your LCD. Okay, so now step 2, let's get the LCD on the bottom. So don't worry about what's on the top yet. Okay, so now you can go back and do the step 3. From here to here, you're missing this one here. So you need to have an s minus 1. Okay, so that's your step 3, that's your step 4. From here, okay, you have this one, and then this one you need to get multiply by s plus 1 to get a square, right? So that way, that's how you get this one. Okay, so this times that will give you the bottom, and you have to do the same with the top, so be s plus 1. Okay. Okay, now again, when it's subtraction, you have to do extra step of changing sign. So it would be s minus 1. This one would be minus s minus 1. Okay, combine the like terms. This will cancel out. So this will give you negative 2 over s minus 1, s plus 1 squared.